Hello, welcome to another flight. This time we're taking this Air Canada A320 from New York Kennedy, JFK, and we're taking it down to Toronto Pearson. Plenty of other aircraft over there, fuel on gear, over there. Yeah, I think this bit here is the old, is it the old TWA terminal, I think. I'm not sure if it was that one, or was it here? I think it's the one over there, if I'm not mistaken. Do excuse me, I've just had a drink and it went down the wrong way, and it's still affecting me. That was very quiet. Anyway, let's get this thing fired up. I'm just going to minimise my OBS on my other screen. I've had a problem with the A320s, not this one, the default. I've had to, a couple of hours ago, I was doing a flight, and we'll get the batteries on and the external power. And both times I can put it down to a glitch. What the problem I've had it in 2020 Microsoft Simulator and 2024, which I was doing a couple of hours ago. We'll be flying along like today, and we were an hour and 10 minutes into the flight with about 20 minutes of flight time left. And it just started, it wouldn't descend, and then it glitched, and then all the warning lights come on, this and that. I managed to clear it, get it back on. 2 minutes later it does it again. It won't recover, it'd only climb, and I got up to 47,000 feet. I tried everything. So anybody know what's wrong or possibly wrong, do let me know. But yeah, I've had to come back to this.
2995 Kennedy clearance. Advise you have Lima cleared to Charlotte Douglas Airport. Score 6 departure. Ranger transition. Then is filed.
So anyway, external power's on. We'll get the
135.9er.
seatbelt and no smoking signs on. We'll get the strobe on.
To Charlotte Douglas Airport.
Navigation and logo lights on.
Ranger transition. Then is filed.
Put these to off.
Departure frequency 135.9er. Squawk 4535, American 2995.
Okay, so
American 2995.
I suppose it's going to be like that all the time here at Kennedy.
Contact ground 121.9er when ready for push or start.
So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put on another
when ready for pushback
channel out the way.
American 2995, take care, thanks.
Right. Hopefully that'll be quiet now. I think. Right, sorry about that, just getting that so you can hear me speak. Our flight plan is loaded, so I've just got to go and put our SIDs in. So we are going to init, belong to here, that's all in. Performance. Next phase. That is usually filled in. I see. So okay. We just got to click them. That is done. Flaps 1. Next phase. And then to the arrival airport, we don't fill that in until we're some way down our approach, because the QNH, the temperatures and the magnetic wind changes all the time. So that's that one. Then we go on to KJFK, where we are now, into our departure, and we are on today. Let me get this flight plan up. Runway 22 right. So let's find runway 22 right, which is there, and the SID we want is DCT, which doesn't appear to be on here. Our Gale. Well, we haven't got much on this one, to be honest. We'll go in on, if that's the case. There's Gale. So we do have Gale, which is where we can make our way to. So let's go to our arrival airport, Toronto Pearson. Our arrival runway is 05, and we are looking in for the Lynn Golf 3 SID. Well, we don't appear to have that either. We're not having much luck with this. Yeah, Lingo 3, runway 05. Not quite sure why. Flight plan empty. Okay, well, let's go with this one. We'll get that in the flight plan. Back, check for any discontinuities. And there's none of them. Oh, still going. Send the flight plan. Okay. So that's that done. So we'll go back up here now. We may as well put the beacon on, ready for engine starts. Did I not put the APU on? Did I? Okay. So back down here. Just trying to find where my button is, which this is it. So we'll put our lights on. They should be alright at the moment. We don't really need it, but it does help to view what's on the screen a little bit better. Done my third flight on VATSIM last night. That went really well. Only one little mishap when I still don't know why, because he asked me to vector, which I did. Well, I thought I had, and I still had it on my flight plan. I'd forgot to change the heading, and he asked me where I were going. I said I don't know. Oh no, that was it. Sorry, I was going Newcastle, which I was doing Bristol to Newcastle. Anyway, he gave me a new heading. I selected that, took me round, and landed perfect. Everything went great, other than that little mishap, but it was all okay in the end. So that's all set. Sit down there. We'll get our flight director on constraints. We'll put this on to 160. Runway is 22, so we'll go 220 as a runway heading when we up in the air. So 220. Oops, I've done it on the speed. Let's go around 220. It was almost on 220 when I started. That's 220 on the speed. We'll go with 260 initially after takeoff. Takes a bit of a while to get around there. It's a bit slower. It's no faster doing it with your thumb. So we're getting there now. So speed of 260 after takeoff. Then we'll let the flight plan take over. When we reach the end of our SID. Okay, so we're on that one. What's our climb after takeoff? Have we been told? No. Have we? No, I'll get that as we... well, usually they tell us actually. I've not asked for my clearance yet, have I? That's why. Let's get that now. I need to go back to JFK as well. JFK. I did it. I've just put it on another station far away, just so I won't be hearing it. So we'll go on to clearance. Sorry about that. Okay, we're back now, so let's clearance. Air Canada 943 requesting IFR clearance to Toronto.
Air Canada 943, Kennedy clearance. Advise you have Lima, cleared to Toronto Pearson Airport. Radar vector scale, then is filed. Maintain 4000. Expect flight level 180, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.9er. Squawk 1404.
Cleared to Toronto Pearson Airport. Radar vector scale, then is filed. Maintain 4000. Expect flight level 180, 10
So
minutes
4,000.
after departure. Departure frequency 135.9er. Squawk 1404, Air Canada 943.
Air Canada 943,
So
read back
4,000.
correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for pushback or engine start.
Ground 121.9er, when ready for pushback or engine start. Air Canada 943.
My heading's changed there for some unknown reason. It's only a little bit away, so I can put that back to 230. I don't know why it changed and went off. So we're clear to Toronto, vectors to Gale. Then it's filed. So let's go and have a look at our vectors to Gale. So what I could do a direct Gale.
JetBlue 508 at gate Alpha 17 request
So we'll do
pushback.
direct Gale after takeoff, and the flight management system will take that over when I select it.
JetBlue 508,
So
Kennedy ground. Pushback and engine start approved.
we'll
Face
find up there.
northwest.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest. JetBlue 508.
Expect 18,000. Departure frequency 135.9. Squawk 1404. So let's go and do that now.
24 via Uniform Alpha. Uniform Victor.
1
Bravo, Tango
4
Alpha. November Charlie. Alpha. Kilo
0
Golf.
4.
Taxi to Date Charlie 24 via Uniform Alpha, Uniform Victor, Bravo, Tango Alpha, November Charlie,
Yeah,
Alpha,
it's pretty
Kilo
basic.
Golf, Delta 273 Heavy.
It's pretty busy here, isn't it? It's virtually non-stop. So squawk 1404, which I've just done.
Cafe 830 Heavy. Taxi to Gate Charlie 26 via Papa Delta. Papa, November.
I'll get the
Quebec,
Q&A shortly.
Alpha, Kilo Golf.
All right, taxi to Gate Charlie 26 via Papa Delta, Papa
Okay.
November, Quebec, Alpha, Kilo Golf, Cathay 830 Heavy.
American 1409, Gate Foxtrot 39er, request pushback and engine start.
American 1409, Kennedy ground. Pushback approved. Face southwest.
Pushback approved, face southwest, American 1409.
Ground Air Canada 943, request push and start.
American 2829, contact Kennedy Tower 123.9er.
Over to Tower 123.9er, American 2829.
Come on.
Air Canada 9er 43, Kennedy ground. Pushback approved. Face east.
Pushback approved. Face east. Air Canada 943.
JetBlue 508 ready to taxi to the active.
Okay, let's get pushed back. If it works, doesn't always work. Oh, yes, we're going to get pushed back
JetBlue
here.
508, runway tree 1 left taxi.
I've been having problems with the, as you can see, the tug,
Foxtrot, Bravo,
and they've
Golf,
not been pushing me. I've had to
runway
use
04
reverse
left
thrust to
Golf.
get back,
Continue taxiing via Zulu.
and that doesn't always work.
Runway 31 left taxi via Delta Alpha Alpha Foxtrot Bravo Golf cross runway 04 left at Golf. Continue taxiing via Zulu.
So
JetBlue
we need
508.
to go to our
American
co-pilot
1409,
side,
request
push
taxi
back.
to the active.
Sun Country 567, taxi to Gate Alpha 11 via Charlie Bravo Uniform Victor Alpha Foxtrot.
This is not the
Taxi to
runway
Gate Alpha 11
I was
Charlie
given.
Bravo, Uniform Victor, Alpha, Foxtrot, Sun Country 567.
So we're 31 left, so we need to. That's why it didn't show it.
Delta 273 Heavy.
So we're going to do
Hold
that now.
position for traffic.
So
Position Delta
flight
273
plan.
Heavy.
American 1409, runway tree 1 left taxi via November Charlie. Alpha, Juliet, Cross runway 04 left at Juliet.
Okay, so there must be a reason it's changed, so we'll stick with that.
Runway 31 left via November Charlie, Alpha, Juliet, cross runway 04 left at Juliet, continue taxiing via Zulu, American 1409.
I was waiting for him to tell me to take the parking brake off, but obviously this doesn't
Delta
do it.
273 Heavy. Continue taxi.
Continue taxi.
The airport information, Lima 16.
American 2829 at gate Foxtrot 41, request pushback and engine start.
American 2829.
10,000 broken, temperature 34, 2.2.
I'm not sure what's going on with this pushback, but we'll take it from here, I think. Yeah, he's just decided to stop.
American
Oh, he's reconnecting.
2829, Kennedy ground. Pushback approved. Face south.
I need to go the other way.
Pushback and engine start approved, face southwest, American
10,000, ceiling 13,000 broken, temperature 34, 2.2.
Right, okay, so
2983, landing.
we're not having much luck with this one.
31 right, departing runway 31 left. Advise on initial contact. You have.
Right, well, we don't want that on.
Lima. Kennedy Airport information, Lima 16.
So we'll get him to stop there. Shift P should do it, yeah.
At 13, gusts 20. Visibility 8, few clouds at 25.
So we need to get that off. Don't know why that's jumped to the 80s. I've already got all that information. So let's have a look. See, I've not even started the engines with all the messing about. So we'll fire engine 2 up now. Engine 2 starting. We'll continue the rest of the taxi, I think, with the reverse thrust. It's only problem in this default. Well, not just the default. In all the aircraft had that problem. Sometimes they don't even push you.
taxi.
In fact, I may be able to swing it around here.
American 2829. Runway tree 1 left taxi via November Charlie. Alpha.
We're going up this yellow line here.
4 left at Juliet.
So yeah, we can swing it there. There's no aircraft at the side, so.
Runway 31 left via November Charlie, Alpha Juliet, cross runway 04 left at Juliet, continue taxiing via Zulu, American 2829.
Very busy at JFK. Non-stop chatter. Hopefully we won't be queuing up for ages to get our takeoff loose. As I said before, if you've got any ideas what's causing the problems in the other aircraft, the Neos and the fly-by-wire, let me know, because I'm having the same problem in 2020 and 224, and the only one that runs properly is this one, the default. We'll start engine 2. We'll set our auto braking
JetBlue
to
508.
3.
Contact Kennedy Tower 123.9er. See you.
Contact Tower 123.9er, JetBlue 508, have a good one.
Engine 1 is firing. Just wait till it gets to similar to this one. It's not there yet. Check our levers. Yep, all working. Should really check them before we took off, but full movement there. I've just had that much problems with that other one. I just want to get up in the air. Okay, it's just settling down. So we can turn our ignition mode off. We can turn the APU off. We'll turn the APU bleed off. So, taxi lights. Not on. Taxi lights on. Oh, everything else is fine.
Speedbird 7 November Yankee Heavy. Taxi to gate Charlie 22 via Uniform Alpha. Uniform Victor
So what I'm going to do,
Tango Alpha.
there's nothing behind me at the side of me. I'm going to see if the reverse will work while I reverse into
Taxi to gate
position.
Charlie 22 via Uniform Alpha, Uniform Victor Bravo, Tango Alpha, November Charlie, Alpha, Kilo Golf, Speedbird 7 November Yankee Heavy.
American 1409. Contact Kennedy Tower 123.9er.
Contact Tower 123.9er, American 1409, have a good day.
Slow going, but I think we're getting there. Right, that will do. So now to get our taxi. Ground Air Canada 943 request taxi clearance.
Air Canada 943. Runway tree 1 left taxi via Delta Alpha. Alpha, Foxtrot, Bravo, Golf, cross runway 04 left at Golf.
15.
Continue taxiing via Zulu.
Okay, let's. Delta 320. Is that a 320 or 321? Not sure. The way it's gone, it wouldn't surprise me if it had come straight at me. No taxi. Then we'd have had a nose off.
Delta 1961. Runway tree 1 left taxi via Hotel. Cross runway 04 left at Hotel. Continue taxiing via Zulu.
I need the next left coming up.
Runway 31 left taxi via Hotel, cross runway 04 left at Hotel, continue taxiing via Zulu, Delta 1961.
Got a Delta aircraft there. I've got a feeling he may be coming to the same runway, so we'll make sure we're ahead of him. Oh, you'll be taking that taxiway over there and crossing. Ground Air Canada 943 request permission to cross runway 22 right.
Kennedy Ground, Air Canada 943. Unable to issue crossing instructions at this time.
Huh? I've had that issue before with Beyond ATC and there's nothing coming. And so basically what I'll have to do is look. That is an issue with Beyond ATC. You don't seem to get the request to cross runway.
Korean Air 8258 Heavy, Ram 209, request pushback.
He's crossed over there, so
Korean Air 8258 Heavy.
there was nothing coming,
Kennedy
so
Ground. Pushback and engine start approved.
we'll get back in the cockpit and cross.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast, Korean Air 8258 Heavy.
Yeah, you just basically got to do that on your own lookout. Obviously it's different on VATSIM, you definitely got to call for permission. So we're clear with that one now. Tower Air Canada 943, clear of runway 22. Or 22 right, wasn't it? No point in calling when I think about it, because
Delta 1961.
Yeah.
Contact Kennedy Tower 123.9er.
Over to Tower 123.9er, Delta 1961.
Kennedy Ground, Air Canada 943. Contact Tower when at runway hold point.
We may as well get tower up on the radio ready. What runway are we on here? Three, one left.
Korean Air 8258 Heavy, request taxi to the active.
Korean Air 8.
Right, so we're on frequency for the tower for runway 31 left. You only see one aircraft waiting at this second, which is good. Let's check our takeoff configuration. Flaps set. Auto braking 3. Takeoff config, which it is. Yeah, it's been a bit scrappy today with the way things are gone. I really want to get those Neos and the fly-by-wire sorted properly. So I think there is a problem in the sim itself. Everything's done properly. Done it the same as other people. Checked online and checklist, and you get to flight over an hour in the flight and it'll just suddenly do it. So no, it's not me. Tower, Canada 943 at runway 31 left.
Endeavour 5018, exit right at...
Are you ignoring me?
Exit right at Papa Delta, Endeavour 5018.
Delta 1961, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Runway 31 left, line up and wait, Delta 1961.
Air Canada 9er 43, number 2 for departure. Hold short of runway 31 left.
Hold short of runway 31 left. Air Canada 9er 43.
Endeavour 5018, monitor ground 121.9er. Good day.
Ground 121.9er, Endeavour 5018, have a good one.
Delta 1961, Kennedy Tower, wind 270 at 13, gust 20, fly heading 250, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff.
He's certainly not hanging about, is he?
Heading 250, runway 31
Soon
left,
got well ahead of us.
Delta 1961.
So we're next in line, everything's
Air
set, we're
Canada
configured for takeoff.
Runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. Runway 31 left. Air Canada 9er 43.
Okay, we're ready. Just wait for our takeoff clearance now.
Delta 1961.
I'll wait for clearance to take off.
Contact New York departure. Take care.
Contact New York departure, Delta 1961.
Air Canada 9er 43, Kennedy Tower, wind 270 at 13, gust 20, fly heading 310, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff.
We'll set this 310 quickly.
Fly heading 310. Runway 31 left. Cleared for takeoff. Air Canada 9er 43.
Okay. Oh, that's speed, isn't it? Set it out. Okay, let's go. Bit of power on. Full power now. Take off power. Don't need toga. Long runway this one. I think it's the longest one at JFK. Pretty sure.
Endeavour 5399 ready for departure.
31.
31 left.
Gear up.
5399. Hold short of runway 31 left.
Autopilot on. It'll take us on the runway heading.
5399.
That'll take us up to the 4000.
Endeavour 5399.
So that runway's still going. It's huge, this runway.
And wait. Runway 31 left, line up and wait, Endeavour 5399.
Our flight plan. Drop our flaps. Autos off. Levers back to climb.
Air Canada 943. Contact New York departure.
That's our flight plan there.
Contact New York departure. Air Canada 943.
So we'll flick it over. Flip the heading off. Well, he did tell us to fly runway heading.
Air Canada 943. Leaving 1,800 feet for 4,000 feet.
Air Canada 943. New York departure. Radar contact. Climb and maintain 10,000. Altimeter 2983.
Climb and maintain 10,000. Altimeter 2983. Air Canada 943.
So we'll take the heading off, and so it'll take us that way, that direct.
Air Canada 943. Turn right.
There we go.
Heading 345.
That direct waypoint I put in
Heading
is
345.
that purple one there.
943.
So I'm going to put that, so you can see it there. Yeah, Gale. So we're going to move that onto my other screen. I can see it better than on here. It's a lot clearer. Okay, let's whoop, get that there. I do talk to myself. There's New York down there. You can see the Empire State. And the other thing I like to bring up is my MCDU. Let's bring that
New
out.
York departure, Endeavour 5399. Good day, leaving 1,500 for 13,000.
And if you're wondering how you do that,
Endeavour 5399.
then
New York departure. Radar contact. Clear direct score.
no, just wait for it to
Resume
stop.
the Des Z6. Clear direct score. Resume the Des Z6. Endeavour 5399.
Then you click the Alt button at the same time as putting your mouse over the thing you want until it says a plus, and then so it's right Alt key. It has to be the right Alt key, and then click on whatever you want. You know, like here. Here, some things don't come out, but this one does. This one does. I think that one does. Let me have a look. Yeah, but I'm not bringing that one out. So I'm just going to minimize these. So I'm just trying to get them right on the other screen. Do bear with me. Okay, so we're sorted there now. So we can go back up to our...
Air Canada 943. Cleared direct gale. Resume own navigation.
I'm already on it.
Direct Gale.
I'm ahead of you.
Resume own navigation. Air Canada 943.
You couldn't do that on VATSIM. You do have to follow their instructions to the letter.
Departure, Korean Air 8258 Heavy. Good day, leaving 1,500 for 15,000.
So constraints are on.
Korean Air 8258 Heavy. New York departure. Radar contact. Clear direct score. Resume the Des Z6. Clear direct score. Resume the Des Z6.
So that will now take us up to where we need. I'm going to turn this off, so leave it onto the autopilot now. All the speeds and heights will be programmed in.
975. Take care.
Contact New York Center 118.975 Delta 1961. Take care.
Oh yeah, so if I bring this over here, at Gale we should be at 10,600. That's all in the program. And climbing up here, 18,000 at Buffy.
Air Canada 9er 43. Contact New York Center 21125. Have a good one.
Center on 21125. Air Canada 9er 43.
So when we hit Gale, this will take us
Air
to
Canada
10,600.
43, leaving 8,100 for 1010,000.
Few clouds over New York. Don't think there's storm clouds.
Climb and maintain flight level 180.
Climb and maintain flight level 180. Air Canada 9er 43.
Yeah, beyond ATC it's pretty good.
2143. Contact New York Center 128.3.
Just hard getting a word in.
128.3 Southwest 2143.
When you're when you're in New York, on here.
Brickyard 4349. Descend via Deal Tree
It's
arrival.
just small things
Runway
like.
1. Altimeter 299er.
Oh, we were told to climb to 18,000.
Descend via Deal Tree arrival, runway 1, altimeter 299er 8, Brickyard 4349.
But I'll let the computer do that because
Brickyard 4349.
programmed in. I want to test the program out on here.
28.3.
So when we hit Gale, it should take us up to 10.6. So if I program 10 in, so when we reach that, it should take us up another 600. If it doesn't, then I'll program it to take us to 18.
Descend, maintain 17,000 feet. Altimeter 29901, American 259 Heavy.
New York Center, Endeavor 5399, 212,100 for 1313,000, direct ease.
So yeah, just sit back, listen to the ATC. I can't get a word in anyway. Let's see.
New York Center. Climb, maintain flight level 270.
Climb, maintain flight level 270, Endeavor 5399.
Let's have a quick look outside.
Endeavor 5033. Contact New York Center 133.15.
Contact New York Center 133.15, Endeavor 5033.
Quite a lot of cloud over New York.
New York Center, American 279 Heavy, flight level 298.
Few clouds this way.
American 279 Heavy, New York Center. Copy.
In the air. I'll try the others offline until I
Delta 2816.
maybe find out what it is.
Toronto Center 124.925.
But there's just absolutely nothing I could be doing wrong.
Center on 124.925, Delta 2816.
So this is still showing 80. Hopefully after Easton it should start descending. So next waypoint is
Cleveland Center, JetBlue
Is it 8,000?
434, good day, flight level 350.
it is, yeah.
JetBlue 434.
So we'll have to get it down there in case the control tells me to fly direct somewhere, then I'd have to lose it rapidly. If you take me direct. Let's check, we should be turning any time now, then we should start descending automatically without me touching it in the flyby way. Yeah, there we go, it's descending now. So I'm going to execute a...
Air Canada 9er 43. Contact Toronto Center 124.925.
But I shouldn't need to. Been straight
Center
since
on
that.
124.925. Air
Why
Canada
didn't do it
9er
earlier, I don't
43.
know. On our ascent.
Toronto Center, Air Canada 9er 43, passing 1717,700, descending to 12,000.
Air Canada 9er 43. Toronto Center. Identified. Air Canada 9er 43. Descend via star to 8,000 feet. Altimeter 299er.
Let's have a look where the star is.
Descend via star to 8,000 feet. Altimeter 299er. Air Canada 9er 43.
Descend via star to, what was it, 8,000 feet, okay. Which,
Delta 2816. Contact Toronto Center 128.
Which is Debgo.
275.
Contact Toronto Center 128.275, Delta 2816, take care.
So what's the next waypoint showing? It has to be 8,000. Oh! That's... My stewardess has just come into the cockpit and she's just brought me a drink. Hello, Tracy.
Hello there.
She made me jump out my skin then. That was my wife actually. So we're still descending. We're down to 13,130. So we could do with getting down to... Oh, we're okay yet. So it's probably going to stop at 12,000. Yeah, I think it's 12. Slowing down now. Oh no. It must be going all the way down to 8. Which is fine. Oh, that drink's hot. It's difficult as well because I'm recording this. Obviously I've got to have it on the one screen. We can't record across two, and I'm so used to seeing it on a long the widescreen as it is, but normally I have one half of the cockpit on one screen and the other half on the other. But yeah, so it's strange when I do record. Well, it's got to be done, otherwise we can't record it. Just check my flight map.
Air Canada 943. Contact Toronto arrival 132.8.
Contact Toronto arrival 132.8. Air Canada 943. Toronto arrival, Air Canada 943. Good day. Passing 9,500, descending to 8,000 feet with information Romeo.
Air Canada 943, Toronto
So this should level off at 8,000.
Expect radar vectors for ILS approach runway 05.
Altimeter 299er.
Okay, so we're leveling off at 8.
Vectors for ILS approach runway 05. Air Canada 943.
So we're leveling off at 8,000. So we've got Erkham and Boxham to come up. And we are landing on runway 05, I think. Let's have a quick check. Yeah, runway 05. So I've just got my chart and I'm just checking the airport out. I've never landed here before. 05, just 05. That's right, so it's going to be a centre one, isn't it? I'm struggling finding 05. Um, 33 left.
Flare 679, contact Toronto Tower.
Anyway, we'll go with whatever controls say and see how we're going from there.
Contact Tower 118.35, flare 679. Have a good day.
Okay, let's navigate. Aviate, I should say. That's the saying, isn't it? So 8,000 here. Duvos, it says 9. So obviously it's set different in my... well, it can't be, because it's... I'll put the ILS switch on, but obviously will it approach when we get around to about here, about there. Then we'll swing around here, pick up the ILS. Oh, we'll put it on here, then it'll pick it up. And it's somewhere in that vicinity of that turn now anyway, either side. At that stage we'll be going on the turn descending from 6,000 to 3,000. Who are we on talking to at the moment? Is it a centre? I can't remember who we're talking to. Toronto arrival. Toronto arrival. Have you got the latest Q&A at Toronto, please?
Toronto arrival Air Canada 9er 43, Toronto/Pearson International Q, and H2 9er.
Yep, that's what I've got. So, it was right. I just I know in the UK we use, we don't go 2, do we? I'll start with 1. So I want to click onto Toronto when we land. I can leave that on. If you hear me talk about things, these are on my other screen. So the airport is actually just coming up to our left. It'll be down there somewhere, but it looks pretty cloudy here. So I don't know what the latest weather. See if I can find the latest weather.
Air Canada 9er 43, descend to 3,000 feet, altimeter 29er.
3,000? No.
Descend to 3,000 feet, altimeter 29er. Air Canada 9er 43.
I don't want to go to 3,000 yet. Not told me to go direct anywhere, and I've missed it, have I? Vectors route approach, runway 05, so it is 05. Just 05. I'm just trying to go 05. Yeah, I've got it. So 05. So yeah, that's why we're coming right round to it. Well, it's pretty. Don't need to be going to 3,000 yet. Approach 05. Expect radio vectors for ILS approach runway 05. So now we're good. We'll go with these, which I think's more accurate. So the airport is right down there. right down, but we're not going to see out today. That's what we're doing, getting the weather. Toronto. Right, let's have a look. Weather. Open airport. Weather. Wind 320 at 9 knots. In fact, I may as well fill the performance in. So QH was 29999. Temp is 25 Celsius. 25. Magnetic wind is 320 at 9. 20 at 9. And that's it. So, flight plan on. Back up to the cockpit. So that's all done. So wind, weather, sorry.
Toronto arrival, Brickyard 4556. Good day, passing 9,800, descending to 8,000 with information, Romeo.
Overcast at 4,500, so when we get below 4,500 we should see the ground.
Toronto arrival. Good day. Altimeter 29999, expect radar vectors for ILS approach runway 05.
Altimeter 29999, expect radar vectors for ILS approach runway 05, Brickyard 4556.
Air Canada 943, reduce speed 180 knots.
Reduce speed 180 knots. Air Canada 943.
Right, so 180 knots. Right, slowing down now. So 180. Must be traffic ahead or something. Let's have a look. There's a not sure what it is. It's American. No, it's not that one. He's at 25,000 feet.
Air Canada 943, resume normal speed.
Resume normal speed. Air Canada 943.
Resume normal speed. So take that back to the autopilot. Just trying to check out the aircraft behind me. Is he landing here? He is. He's at 3,500 feet.
Air Canada 943, reduce speed 190 knots.
Not me again.
Reduce speed 190 knots.
Make your mind up.
943.
So 190 knots. Come on. Wrong way. It tells me my own speed again. I don't know if I bother. How can we be at 9,000 now? I'm going to go direct box them. I'm not going all that way around. It's not VAT sim, so I can't get told off properly. Right, direct box them. Let's do that. Direct box them. Well, let's hit direct.
Toronto arrival, Rouge 2104. Passing 9,800 feet, descending to 8,000 feet.
Are we turning left?
Romeo.
Rouge 210 for Toronto arrival. Altimeter 29999, expect radar vectors for ILS approach runway 05.
Altimeter 29999.
Right, let's get that right.
Radar vectors for ILS approach runway.
Oh, I didn't click the direct one. Sorry. So we're turning left now, so we're going direct over to box them over here rather than that sharp turn there. So we will descend now to 3,000. Not climb, descend. See, I put it on that, it should take me back up. No, definitely not. Okay, so we'll leave it on that. Right, so I need to do something on here. Right, okay, zoom in on the airport layout. So I can plan where I go after landing, taxiway and gates and what have you. The Alpha 1 Charlie. Alpha 1 Charlie. I need to make a note of my gate. My pen's disappeared though. Right. Okay. Alpha 1 Charlie. So it's going to be a very tight turn. In fact, I may do another direct to get. Who else? Debco. Right, let's go direct Debco. Debco. Direct. If it's on here, that is. There we go, Debco. Direct. Okay. So we are descending down to 3,000. So I've set as direct Debco to cut that sharp corner out. I've cut these two out by flying direct. Just say 8,000, 6,000 to there, 3,000's at that point, so that's what the flight system management would have done. But seeing as the ATC told us, we'll behave. Right, so as I said, below 4.5 was the ceiling. We're a bit windy, we're rocking a bit. So as you can see, we've just got to come up here, around to the right, circle around onto runway 05. So we intercept the glide slope. The glide slope will join us from above. It's easy joining a glide slope even for the real aircraft world from below. So when I switch the ILS on here, we'll get the purple diamond, and that'll drop down until it hits that yellow bar, and then it'll guide us right down to the runway.
Brickyard 4556. Leave Laren heading 315. Expect radar vectors for ILS approach runway 05.
Leave Laren heading 315. Expect radar vectors for ILS approach runway 05. Brickyard 4556.
I mean, I could go direct to Dunop, but we won't do. we'll continue on the flight plan. Well, it is windy.
Brickyard 4556, 12 miles from Delta, turn right, heading 015, maintain 3,000 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS approach runway 05.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
015, 3,000 feet until established. Cleared ILS approach runway 05, Brickyard 4556.
It is real world traffic you're on there. It's off flight radar. 3605, I've got him there. Let's keep an eye on this now. So yeah, we're getting buffeted about a bit here. The back end of the plane is slightly being pushed to the left, as you can see. So we're kind of crabbing. Just going to raise up a bit and pull down. Gives me a better view out of here on the landing. The flight management system is doing everything it can to keep us at 200 knots. So when we get to about here, around here, we'll switch on the ILS and approach to intercept the ILS. Seems to be a long approach, this one at Toronto. But basically we are going past the airport, then weaving away from the airport again and then back in. Maybe if it was landing the other way and we're coming on this one way here, we'd probably just turn straight in possibly, I don't know.
2104, leave Laren heading 315. Expect radar vectors for ILS approach runway 05.
Leave Laren heading 315, expect radar vectors for ILS approach runway 05, Rouge 2104.
The airport off directly to our left. We'll go away and come back round to land
Rouge
at Toronto.
2104, 12 miles from Delta, turn right, heading 015. Maintain 3,000 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS approach runway 05.
Turn right, heading 015, 3,000 feet until established. Cleared ILS approach runway 05, Rouge 2104.
Air Canada 943, you're off course. Cleared direct DARPU. Resume own navigation.
Wilco. Clear direct DARPU. Resume own navigation. Air Canada 943.
Where's DARPU? It's not even on my thing.
Rouge 2104, minimum approach speed.
Minimum approach.
Have they set me up for the right runway yet? Yeah, runway 05. I cannot see anything called DARPU. Oh, CARPU. That sounds bad, doesn't it? Right. So let me have a look. I want to make sure. Surely that's right on top of the airport, isn't it? Oh well, let's do it. Okay, let's go to it. CARPU. Direct. 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 So we'll go back now. We'll hit our approach. Oh, I didn't press insert, did I? Oh, I keep doing that. Carpo, direct. Okay, so number 8. So we take us left now. We'll get the flaps to 2. Auto braking 3. We'll arm the spoilers. Well, it's cut a bit out anyway, so still feel it's a bit high for this runway. Oh no, we're dropping under it, so it's above us, so we are willing to accept it, and then it'll turn us left. So you're going to go back right towards Carpo. Landing lights. Seatbelt sign I forgot to take off, but it's on now. Landing lights on.
Brickyard 4556. Contact Toronto Tower 118.35.
Over the tower 118.35, Brickyard 4556, take care.
So it should, when the ILS picks us up, we should be swinging a steep right shortly. So I'll drop the flaps to 3, slow the speed down. Steep, it's going to be a very steep left this. Not quite sure where it's taking us. This is not, would have been better going round, we're going back the opposite way. See, it overshot it because it was too steep. We should really have gone, should really have directed us to this one, and it wouldn't have caused this. But it's obviously realised. Right, so I'm going to turn. Well, this is no good, so see, listen to the tower. This is what happens. So we'll go across here. So we'll do my heading and we'll go 260 left. Well, that's not working. Why are we not? Right. Right, we're going to fly direct there. Direct. Sigum. Direct 2.
Rouge 2104. Resume normal speed.
Resume normal speed, Rouge 2104.
Not the way I wanted the approach, but it's time to go direct, so I went direct.
Minimum approach speed.
Minimum approach speed, Air Canada 9er 43.
Air Canada 641. Descend via star to 6,000 feet. Altimeter 29er.
Descend via star to 6,000 feet, altimeter 29er, Air Canada 641.
We'll drop it to
All
1.
aircraft be advised information Sierra now current. Altimeter 29er.
Where's it going now? That is just...
Rouge 2104. Contact Toronto Tower 118.35.
So now we'll do direct Zuffa, so we're just a bit past it.
118.35, Rouge 2104.
But Zuffa. Which isn't on there, is it? There it is. Right. Direct. This is the thing. See, because it's that steep, so hopefully we can make it right round and then pick up the ILS, all being well. Slow the speed back to 160. Pretty slow, but we'll land at 140, so we're fine. And if it tends to take me away this time, I'm going visual, autopilot off for visual approach. Don't worry, that's not the airport. We'd never make that. That's probably where the dull for BOR is. That'll be the highway 401 probably. Right, come on, turn me onto the approach. Look, see, it's taking me away again, is it? Yeah, right, autopilot off. I'll do it myself. Approach back on. Just having so much, I don't know. I have flown directs before, it's never been a problem. So this highway does pass the airport, I've been along that. So let's...
Air Canada 943, resume normal speed.
Oh, we'll stick as we are.
Normal speed, Air Canada 943.
So hopefully when I cross over here it should pick up. We'll turn right to try and intercept it a bit quicker. We should be at 3,000 there, so we're actually fine. We're actually quite low compared. Hopefully we'll intercept it now. It should turn left on its own. Having said that, I've got no ILS thing showing. Oh, we don't need the autopilot on for this. Right, now that's going off. It's trying to turn me around straight away. So we're going in visually. Flying in manual. Right, flaps full. We're not picking up an ILS for some reason, I don't know why. Okay, so...
Air Canada 641, leave model heading 225. Expect radar vectors for ILS approach runway 05.
Leave model heading 225, expect radar vectors for ILS approach runway 05, Air Canada 641.
Right, now my joystick is not responding.
5,000 feet, altimeter 29997.
Descend to 5,000 feet, altimeter 29997, Air Canada 641.
Why is it not responding? Oh, we're responding now, are we? It's doing everything to throw me off. It's 1,400. The runway's over there somewhere, but we're not picking any ILS up. I can see the runway over here, so obviously it's an unstable approach, but would go around in a real one. Should have just left it following what ATC wanted different. Right, go down, full flaps. I'm not bad visually, I've done loads of landings visually. Smaller aircraft and got to land on the taxiway. So we need to slow this speed down to... Ooh. We're not doing bad.
60, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
It's probably got to be one of the worst approaches I've had in a long time. So we need to go off to the right. That's where my parking stand is. Bit more braking and off on this turn off.
Air Canada 641, turn left, heading 135, descend to 4,000 feet, vector
What?
approach.
Turn left, heading 135, descend to 4,000 feet, Air Canada 641.
We've landed. Oh, can't take that one, that's a runway, so we won't go on that one. Don't let me talk them. So, next right. Well, that was an eventful approach and landing. To say they don't know we've landed is unbelievable. We'll just get past here, clear the runway, and then
Air
we'll...
Canada 641, for miles from Delta, turn left.
Oh, is it 641?
Maintain 3,000 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS approach runway 05.
Right, we'll call
Turn left, heading 085, 3,000 feet until established. Cleared ILS approach runway 05, Air Canada 641.
Ground Air Canada 643. Oh, wrong. It's not going good, is it?
Toronto Ground Air Canada 943, go ahead.
Air Canada 943 requesting taxi to Alpha 1 Charlie.
Air Canada 943, welcome to Toronto Pearson. Stay parking or advise if need assignment.
Ground Air Canada 943 request taxi to parking gate Alpha 1 Charlie.
Air Canada 943, gate 1 Alpha unknown Charlie doesn't exist at Toronto Pearson Airport. Please select another.
Well, that's what it says. Ground Air Canada 943 request taxi to any assigned gate. That'll do. It's on my map here, it is there.
Air Canada 943, say again gate number.
Gate 10, Air Canada 943, gate 10. Don't know where that is, but it'll do.
Air Canada 943, taxi to stand 10 via Foxtrot, November, Alpha Tango, cross runway 15 left.
Probably sound like I picked one a mile away.
10 via Foxtrot, November, Alpha Tango, cross runway 15 left, Air Canada 943.
Right, let me get
Flare 611, contact Toronto Tower 118.35.
Contact Tower 118.35.
Okay, so not the next left, the one after. Okay. Retract the flaps. Parking brake off. One engine. So I'm going to turn engine 2 off. So I'm only left engine 1 running. Engine 2 is shutting down. So next left coming up. Yeah, most aircraft in the real world will shut one engine down, taxi. Save fuel. Even taxiing out, they don't start their engine sometimes till they're halfway towards the runway they're taking off on. Right. So right along here, cross the runway as she said, which is coming up there. Taxiway across and then the runway. She did say cross runway 15, so it mustn't be in use. Ground Air Canada 943, just confirm cross runway 15 left. Go on today.
Toronto Ground Air Canada 943. Unable to confirm crossing runway 15 left. No hold short instructions provided.
Right, okay, so I'm going straight across. Yeah, that's the problem sometimes with it. They did say cross runway 15 in the clearance, so I imagine it's not in use. But when you ask for to cross a runway, it doesn't seem to know, or it just says unable, or... So we want to go across here and then second right. So not... I better slow down on her. So that's the first right. And this is the second right. Quite a big airport, Toronto. So we are just over there somewhere around here where that one's coming out. I think we're around that bit. The WestJet there. I think, is that American? No, that's Canadian airline, isn't it? Just gonna get me map
Air
up.
Canada 641, taxi to stand 24 via Hotel Tree, Hotel Alpha, Alpha Tango, cross runway 15 left.
So it must have been that 641 it was asking. I thought it was trying to tell us. I thought it was telling us that we were still on the approach, but close to my call sign, isn't it? Only mine's no 300 more. It sounds similar. Continental A319 there, small Airbus. So we're here and it should be 4th on the left. They're all different gate numbers on my map.
166, ramp 14, request pushback and engine start.
Endeavour 5166, Toronto ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest.
Pushback and engine start approved, face southwest, Endeavour 5166.
We've got that one. Is that the first gate or is that second? That's the first gate, I think. No, it's second gate, that one. Yeah, first. Where's this Air Canada?
2114 at gate 60, request pushback.
So it's this gate here.
Rouge 2114, Toronto ground, pushback approved. Face west.
Pushback approved, face west, Rouge 2114.
I think we should have come in on... I think it's either line, but it's showing the straight line for me, so... Doesn't tell you where to stop on here.
1136 at gate 68, request pushback and engine start.
Air Canada 1136, Toronto ground, hold position for traffic.
Hold position, Air Canada 1136.
That'll do.
Endeavour
So flaps are off.
request taxi.
So strobe off, beacon off, wing lights should be on, landing lights off, taxi light off,
Taxi to holding point hotel, runway 05 at Alpha Tango, Romeo Echo.
engine shut down,
runway 15 left, cross runway
seatbelts
15
off.
right, Endeavour 5166.
Welcome to Toronto Pearson. eventually. That was an eventful flight. I retracted the flaps as soon as I got off the runway, or just as we were coming up.
2114, ready to taxi to the active.
So why are the flaps only just going back then? Let's go and have a look how we ended up on that line.
Rouge 2114, taxi to Holding Point Hotel, runway 05. Via Alpha Kilo, Bravo 1, Bravo Romeo Echo Golf Hotel, cross runway 15 left.
No, we're a bit to the right of it.
Taxi to Holding Point Hotel, runway 05, Alpha Kilo, Bravo 1, Bravo Romeo Echo Golf Hotel, cross runway 15.
But anyway, we're here.
15 right, Rouge 2114.
Right, let's turn that ATC off. Okay, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Right, that's that off. Just switch all that down. We can shut that down. We can get all these lights out. There we are. Okay, let's just say all the passenger off. All this off. That can go off. That can go off. Seatbelt sign. No smoking sign is off. External power can go off, and all the fuel pumps can go off. We'll put the plane into cold and dark, ready for the next pilot. Now that should go off in a minute. Go into darkness. Why did I leave the APU on? Oh, it's not on. That's all. Well, probably a bit of electric running through, but we'll leave it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully it'll be more of a perfect flight next time, but it was fun. So for now, until next time, I shall catch you later. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's totally free. Goodbye.